Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I wanted to continue to make videos today because as we all know, there's a lot going on, and now I feel like the wheel have turned. Like everything is a boom boom boom. Like everything is just happening so fast. Like the news are coming out, you have to catch it. Just to kind of like reflect on it and to know what's coming your way. I just learned today, guys, that they're going to be using a lot of these empty mall spots to create vaccination sites. And earlier this morning, I made you guys a video about how Best Buy was laying off people, and it was a big retail news. Like every week there's a big retail company that's laying off, declaring bankruptcy of closing stores. And this morning we learned about Best Buy, right? They're laying off 5,000 people, and they're closing their brick and mortar shops because they're saying a lot of people are shopping online. So now I wanted to talk to you guys about this crazy idea that malls are going to be used to administer the vaccine. I've been talking about this since we know that it was already available, the vaccine. I never pictured more like, okay, maybe the airport was going to do it before you take your flight, but now they are actually setting up in empty big retailers spaces in the vacated the malls. They're using that, and I do understand because it makes sense, but it's just so strange to see this. It's almost like coming out of a movie. I mean, I remember years back, looking back and thinking, when I used to see the people in China wearing masks, I was like, wow, it must be so hard for them, for everybody has to wear a mask. And now it's been a year, I guess you can say. I mean, March is next week, so it's been about a year since the US started mandating the mask. And now it's so common. It's almost like the things that we thought would never come our way, it will never be so real to us, and maybe in the future it's becoming so normal now. And this is so strange to me to see a Lauren Taylor's. And it's so crazy. I was talking about Lauren Taylor's in my video about Best Buy, but now Lauren Taylor's is being used because they declare bankruptcy, so their space is being used to administer the vaccine. And I remember going to the Lauren Taylor here in town and taking a lot of photos and stuff before it was like their last opening date. And I remember going there, and I'm gonna leave the link here for that video. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's so sad, and I thought, they're probably gonna open a new store or something. They're gonna use the spots for vaccines. And in New Jersey, there's a mall already who did that, like early January. I never knew about it until now. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. It's just crazy. I mean, slowly but surely, they are shaping they're shaping us to. It's even hard to explain it, but if you don't see the change that is happening, you're gonna miss it. And by missing it means that you are adjusting to it just as they wanted you to adjust it to it. Like, you're not questioning anymore. They're shaping us into this type of person, almost like we're like being okay with everything. Of course, like, not a lot of people are gonna go out there and like demand like for things to stop, but you have to pay attention to what's happening. And now I learned Dollar General, they're gonna be paying their employees to get the vaccine. And I hope, we were supposed to hear by tomorrow Friday, we're supposed to hear about this new stimulus check. And I know back in December we were saying that perhaps they're gonna say, if you want your stimulus check, you gotta get the vaccine. They've been playing around a lot with this stimulus check with the new administration. Hopefully, nothing crazy happens, in the sense of they're not gonna say this for that. Like, we're gonna give you that, but you have to do this first. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I feel like, this is so weird. They're they're using malls to do that. They're paying companies are gonna pay their employees to get the vaccine. And I always wonder, we still don't know what Plan B is. How about the people that refuse to take it? Are the ones that are gonna be marked because they refuse to take it? Because in the beginning, like when this whole thing started, I thought, and I made a lot of videos about it too, as you guys know, if you've been following my channel for a while, I spoke about everybody who doesn't take it. I mean, the people who take it, they're gonna use as a mark. Like that's gonna be their mark because they have it. But perhaps it's gonna be the opposite. The people that don't have it, because there's a big majority of people that are actually seeking to get the first dose and the second. And I know Johnson, Johnson and Johnson is coming up with one that you only needed to take it once. And they say you're gonna be protected. So what, like, who are they? Are they gonna mark the people that never went for it? Because it's not gonna be that many people now. I feel like there's a lot of people looking to have it. They're looking, seeking to get it. And the reason why I say that, because it's so obvious. If they're using mall parking lots, you will know a mall is really big. And if they're using more parking lots, and they're using more old retail stores like a Lord and Taylor is huge. It's a department store. It's usually 2 floors plus. It's a huge space, so there's a huge demand for it. So that means, they're gonna probably mark the people that never got it. This is just my idea. But one other thing that I also read today was about how a new administration is sending masks. It's so weird for me. Like everything that he's saying lately has been so strange for me. Before the whole election happened, he was saying he was gonna mandate 100 days of mask, even though we've been wearing masks for 11 months already. And now he's sending out millions of masks he said, to low-income communities. But I feel like, guys, when the mask craze came out, when everybody was looking for masks, I started making masks, and I saw a lot of masks throughout the U.S., even Hawaii, everywhere. Like the entire space. Like I saw so many masks, but that flow and that surge, I guess you can say, kind of faded away, especially during the summer, because then you got big corporations creating the masks. Like it was a big shocker to me to see an Old Navy creating masks, because you would think they would leave that sort of because I remember seeing on TV when they were like, anybody who knows how to sew, like you would think they would, Old Navy, like big companies like that, Old Navy, CVS, they would leave that thing for people who are like small businesses. But no, they started advertising masks and taking the ball with it, and the search kind of like faded away, and everybody by now, like everybody has masks. I think it's so weird for me to see the administration trying to send millions of masks now to why? We have a governor in Texas demanding for the mandate for masks to end, and the new administration is sending new ones. It's so strange. It's almost like he's 2 months, like maybe not 2 months, maybe like 6-7 months behind, or he knows something that's coming. Who knows what could be? You know what I mean? It's almost like telling somebody these days that they have to wear a mask. I'd be like, really? You wouldn't think I know that? I feel like for him to start sending new masks, even though there are now, just today, government officials demanding for the mask mandate to kind of be taken away now, because the numbers are so low. We're almost done with this whole thing, and now he's sending masks. It's so strange. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Don't be surprised in the following days around your town, wherever you're watching this from, that you see in all retail locations, in your local mall, big vaccination facilities just popping up randomly. That's coming. That's already been happening since early January, almost March. And also they're gonna start planning ahead what the schools are going to look like. They say starting next week already, teachers and people who work at schools are gonna be able to go get the vaccine. So we'll see what happens with that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, and I hope you know, I hope to see you in the next video. God bless.